I've been waking up with a way to home move, talking to myself just to stay on my feet. Last night's bottle still burning in my chest, trying to remember why I keep pushing forward. People walk past me like I'm already gone, but I'm still holding the ground under my boots. Every breath feels like a fight I didn't choose, yet I'm here, refusing to fall back down. 6 feet whiskey keeps dragging me close, but I won't let it pull aside my hand. I've stumbled through nights that tried to break me, still I rise with nothing but stubborn grit. My voice shakes, but I speak anyway. My hands tremble, but I don't let go. This road turns rough without warning. I'm not giving it the last word. I've seen long days blur into bitter nights, trying to clean up messes no one else saw. Lost people who never look back once, learn to stand alone without expecting help. My name's been whispered in ways that cut deep, but I stopped letting strangers shape my worth. When the quiet gets heavy, I sit with it and remind myself I'm not done fighting. 6 feet whiskey keeps dragging me close, but I won't let that pull aside my hand. I've stumbled through nights that tried to break me, still I rise with nothing but stubborn grit. My voice shakes, but I speak anyway. My hands tremble, but I don't let go. This road turns rough without warning. I'm not giving it the last word. I've carried memories that refuse to fade, faces and voices I can't shut out. Every mistake sits cold in my mind, but I won't let regret run my life. I walked through places that drained my hope, but I kept a spark they couldn't reach. If the day hits hard, I take the hit and steady myself for whatever comes next. 6 feet whiskey keeps dragging me close, but I won't let that pull aside my hand. I've stumbled through nights that tried to break me, still I rise with nothing but stubborn grit. My voice shakes, but I speak anyway. My hands tremble, but I don't let go. This road turns rough without warning. I'm not giving it the last word. I burned bridges that needed to fall, walked away from people who held me back. Learn to stand taller with each setback, even when the cost tore something inside. There's a strength I earned the hard way, not borrow, not beg for, just live through. If darkness comes knocking, I face it head on, because I survived worse and stayed upright. 6 feet whiskey keeps dragging me close, but I won't let that pull aside my hand. I've stumbled through nights that tried to break me, still I rise with nothing but stubborn grit. My voice shakes, but I speak anyway. My hands tremble, but I don't let go. This road turns rough without warning, but I'm not giving it the last word. Every scar I carry reminds me of truth, that I'm still here when I shouldn't be. People doubt what they can't understand, but I earned every step I stand on. I fight harder when it all feels hopeless, because giving in would betray who I am. Nothing stops me once I make my choice, and my choice is to outlast every blow. Whoa! 6 feet whiskey keeps dragging me close, but I won't let that pull aside my hand. I've stumbled through nights that tried to break me, still I rise with nothing but stubborn grit. My voice shakes, but I speak anyway. My hands tremble, but I don't let go. This road turns up without warning. I'm not giving it the last word. I walk forward even when the nights lean heavy. I breathe steady no matter what's chasing me. 6 feet whiskey won't claim my story. I'm carving my path one hard step at a time. try to sleep. I held my anger close because it kept me sharp. I caught my own path even when it scraped my bones. I learned quick that nobody hands you a lifeline. I'm standing here now because quitting never freed. I'm living by a broken creed. I built on hard nights. I shaped it out of promises I made of myself. I carried it through rooms when no one wished me well. I held it through storms that tried to bend my mind. I kept moving even when the ground fell hollow. I rose up from moments that tried to shut me down. I won't let anyone rewrite what I fought for. I made my own rules and I'm sticking to them. I walked through places where my name meant nothing. I felt eyes on me waiting for me to slip. I kept my guard up steady and unshaken. I learned to breathe slow when the world fell loud. I stayed focused while everything shifted around me. I trusted my instincts more than any stranger's advice. I built strength from days that punched straight through me. I'm still standing because I refuse to fall back. I'm living by a broken. I built on hard nights. I shaped it out of promises as I made them myself. I carried it through rooms when no one wished me well. I held it through storms that tried to bend my mind. I kept moving even when the ground fell hollow. I rose up from moments that tried to shut me down. I won't let anyone rewrite what I fought for. I made my own rules and I'm sticking to them. I've watched people turn cold without warning. I felt doors close when I needed them open. I stayed patient while others waited for me to fail. I fought through doubts that crawled under my skin. I pushed forward even when the air felt heavy. I held tight to the truth I worked hard to earn. I learned to separate noise from real intentions. I carry those lessons like armor every single day. I'm living by a broken creed. I built on hard nights. I shaped it out of promises I made to myself. I carried it through rooms when no one wished me well. I held it through storms that tried to bend my mind. I kept moving even when the ground fell hollow. I rose up from moments that tried to shut me down. I won't let anyone rewrite what I fought for. I made my own rules and I'm sticking to them. I made peace with the fact that trust is earned slow. I learned the truth, it's harder than any thread. I kept my steps steady even when my voice shook. I stayed hungry for progress no matter who doubted. I built confidence from every scar I carry. I kept my heart tough enough to stay awake. I refuse to let old pain drag me backward. I came this far because I chose my own path. I'm living by a broken creed. I built on hard nights. I shaped it out of promises I made to myself. I carried it through rooms when no one wished me well. I held it through storms that tried to bend my mind. I kept moving even when the ground felt hollow. I rose up from moments that tried to shut me down. I won't let anyone rewrite what I fought for. I made my own rules and I'm sticking to them. I won't back down even when the air feels sharp. I won't silence my drive just to make peace. I won't trade my truth for anybody's comfort. I won't soften my edge just to fit their frame. I won't break the discipline that keeps me going. I won't forget the days that shaped my fire. I won't let weak cars steer my direction. I won't abandon the creed I forged alone. I'm living by a broken. I built on hard nights. I shaped it out of promises I made to myself. I carried it through rooms when no one wished me well. I held it through storms that tried to bend my mind. I kept moving even when the ground fell hollow. I rose up from moments that tried to shut me down. I won't let anyone rewrite what I fought for. I made my own rules and I'm sticking to them. Yeah, yeah. I keep walking forward with my guard still up. I breathe steady, ready for whatever comes. I hold my truth firm with no second guessing. I stay rooted in the grit that keeps me alive. I rise slow but strong when the world leans heavy. I trust the grind more than any soft promise. I live by the creed I built from my own struggle. I stay unbroken because I chose to endure. Seasons that tried to pull me under, I kept moving even when my chest felt hollow. I learned early not to wait for someone to rescue me. I pushed the nights that felt endless and heavy. I carried choices that left bruises on my spirit. I held steady when everything around me cracked. I stopped counting the times I almost gave in. I swore I'd rise even if it cost me every comfort. The rose and ash on my hands, but I'm still standing. Refuse to disappear. I heard whispers from people who never knew my struggle. They speak loudly but they never carry my weight. I walk past faces quick to judge and dismiss. I stayed focused when the doubt tried to pin me down. I cut ties with anyone who fed on my weakness. I kept calm even when my pulse hit the ceiling. I rebuilt myself after every quiet collapse. I trusted my grit more than any soft promise. Rust and ash on my hands, but I'm still standing. No apologies for the way I kept climbing. I won battles no one ever saw me fight, and my breath stayed steady when the ground shook hard. I held my name tight when they tried to strip it. I shaped my own path without asking permission. I won't step back just because of the rough. I'm here because I refuse to disappear. I walked solo through nights that drained my strength. I kept pushing with no guarantee of relief. I learned patience the hard way through silence and fear. I faced pressure to try to grind my will down. I locked in when everything felt unpredictable. I fought back even when my voice trembled. I held the truth even when it burned. I said I kept faith in tomorrow when the day felt unsteady. The rust and ash on my hands, but I'm still standing. No apologies for the way I kept climbing. I won battles no one ever saw me fight, and my breath stayed steady when the ground shook hard. I held my name tight when they tried to strip it. I shaped my own path without asking permission. I won't step back just because though this rough. I'm here because I refuse to disappear. Don't hide from the scars and mark my history. They remind me of the nights I didn't quit. I built strength by choosing the harder option. I stayed real when others tried to twist the story. I never begged anyone to hold space for me. I moved forward even when support was scarce. I didn't wait for comfort to make decisions. I've earned every breath I take right now. Rust and ash on my hands, but I'm still standing. No apologies for the way I kept climbing. I won battles no one ever saw me fight, and my breath stayed steady when the ground shook hard. I held my name tight when they tried to strip it. I shaped my own path without asking permission. I won't step back just because of this rough. I'm here because I refuse to disappear. I didn't rise from luck or easy choices. I grew stronger by facing what tried to crush me. I held my ground when everyone expected me to fold. I found direction in the moments that felt hopeless. I stayed honest even when lives looked easier. I chose endurance over comfort every time. I broke cycles that once kept me trapped. I stand free because I kept moving through pain. Rust and ash on my hands, but I'm still there. No apologies for the way I kept climbing. I won battles no one ever saw me fight, and my breath stayed steady disappear. Walk forward with no fear of what's ahead. I've earned the strength through every hard moment. I won't fade just because the world gets loud. I trust the fire that pushed me this far. I let the past rest where it belongs. I breathe deeper knowing I built this life myself. I stand firm in who I am today. I keep moving with nothing left to prove. I wake up with my chest burning like I argue with a knife. I stare at the ceiling wondering why I keep wrecking myself. I reach for that bottle even when I swear I won't touch it. I talk big about changing but my actions stay rough. I drag my feet across the floor trying to steady my hands. I feel my heartbeat jump like it's wanting me again. I think about walking away from everything that haunts me. I breathe in the silence hoping it doesn't break me first. Whiskey drowns me when I'm trying to stay clear. Whiskey holds me when nothing else will steady. Whiskey pulls me back when I think I'm getting free. Whiskey tells me lies that sound almost true. Whiskey keeps me awake when I just want peace. Whiskey drags my thoughts through every mistake. Whiskey steals my strength and offers false comfort. Purges my weakness better than I do. I sit on the edge of my bed feeling like I'm losing ground. I tell myself I can push through if I stay alert. Or watch my reflection like I'm studying a stranger. I rub my face and try not to give in to old habits. I think of people I pushed away without meaning to. I wonder if they know I'm trying harder these days. I feel the weight of choices I made without thinking. I fight the urge to let the past decide my next move. Whiskey drowns me when I'm trying to stay clear. Whiskey holds me when nothing else is steady. Whiskey pulls me back when I think I'm getting free. Whiskey tells me lies that sound almost true. Whiskey keeps me awake when I just want peace. Whiskey drags my thoughts through every mistake. Whiskey steals my strength and offers false comfort. Whiskey knows my weakness better than I do. I walk outside breathing air that feels heavy on my chest. I think about pushing forward even if it hurts. I keep my head up even when my confidence shakes. I move slow but I don't stop, not anymore. I remind myself that quitting is too easy. I know the road I'm on can turn ugly fast. I stay cautious but stubborn, refusing to fall back. I trust my own voice more than the noise around me. Whiskey drowns me when I'm trying to stay clear. Whiskey holds me when nothing else is steady. Whiskey pulls me back when I think I'm getting free. Whiskey tells me lies that sound almost true. Whiskey keeps me awake when I just want peace. Whiskey drags my thoughts through every mistake. Whiskey steals my strength and offers false comfort. Whiskey knows my weakness better than I do. I stare down long nights without calling for help, but taking hits that push me to the edge of myself. I said things at the dark that I wouldn't say to a soul. I stood in rooms feeling like I didn't belong. I've walked through moments that nearly shut me down. I've learned to rise even when my thoughts try to drag me low. I've kept my promise to keep fighting through every setback. I've stayed solid even when everything inside shook. Whiskey drowns me when I'm trying to stay clear. Whiskey holds me when nothing else is steady. Whiskey pulls me back when I think I'm getting free. Whiskey tells me lies that sound almost true. Whiskey keeps me awake when I just want peace. Whiskey drags my thoughts through every mistake. Whiskey steals my strength and offers false comfort. Whiskey knows my weakness better than I do. I'm stepping back from the edge even when it calls. I'm cutting off every excuse that kept me stuck. I'm letting go of the grip that fear had on me. I'm pushing past every doubt that slowed me. I'm learning that strength comes from honest choices. I'm taking each hour like it matters more promises. I'm standing firm because I refuse to break again. Whiskey drowns me when I'm trying to stay clear. Whiskey holds me when nothing else is steady. Whiskey pulls me back when I think I'm getting free. Whiskey tell me lies that sound almost true. Whiskey keep me awake when I just want peace. Whiskey drags my thoughts through every mistake. Whiskey steals my strength and offers false comfort. Whiskey knows my weakness better than I do. I'm walking forward with my eyes open wide. I'm choosing truth even when it cuts deep. I'm facing myself without hiding behind anything. I'm building new ground under shaking feet. I'm speaking out loud so I don't turn quiet again. I'm holding my steady breath like it's my lifeline. I'm reaching for daylight even if it feels far. I'm stronger than the pole that used to rule me. I was out this morning with a tight chest and a shaking hand. I kept thinking about choices that pushed me past my limits. I feel heat in my face from all the pressure I buried. I heard my own breath telling me to stop backing down. I carried old doubts that tried to pull me off my path. I kept moving bigger, silence only made things worse. I told myself I wouldn't fold again under strain. I climb into the sea knowing this day had a change. Hollow gun ride feel like my last one, and I grip my wheel harder when the noise gets heavy. I push past figures, quitting never save me. I stay locked in even when my voice shakes. I keep driving through the waves sitting on my chest. I remind myself no one else will steady my steps. I fight for ground that people said I couldn't take. I rise again because losing isn't in my blood. I thought about walking away from everything I built. I feel tension crawl up my spine from all mistakes. I face the moments without anyone backing me. I learned to stand firm even when my legs trembled. I talked to myself like a friend I needed. I cut off habits that put me in the darker corners. I swore I'd protect the small progress I earned. This I've been gone on. This hollow gun ride feels like my last one, and I grip my wheel harder when the noise gets heavy. I push past figures, quitting never save me. I stay locked in even when my voice shakes. I keep driving through the weight sitting on my chest. I remind myself no one else will steady my steps. I fight for ground that people said I couldn't take. I rise again because losing isn't in my blood. I stood in rooms where people doubted my discipline. I've walked away from those who tried to drain my drive. I carry words that stung longer than I admitted. I stayed awake some nights talking myself back into strength. I learned that patience doesn't mean standing still. I lifted myself even when pride made it hard. I kept a plan tucked close so I wouldn't drift. I refused to let a wound steer my direction. This hollow gun ride, this hollow gun ride feels like my last one, and I grip my wheel harder when the noise gets heavy. I push past figures, quitting never save me. I stay locked in even when my voice shakes. I keep driving through the waves sitting on my chest. I remind myself no one else will steady my steps. I fight for ground that people said I couldn't take. I rise again because losing isn't in my blood. I tighten my focus as loud doubts are creeping in. I steadied my breath so I won't break pace. I leaned in the grid, I earned through long nights alone. I kept truth in front so lies couldn't twist me. I watched old habits fade when I stopped feeding them. I rebuilt my spirit, clean, steady effort. I lifted my chin when the world pushed down. I held my ground because I owe myself victory. This hollow gun ride, this hollow gun ride feels like my last one, and I grip my wheel harder when the noise gets heavy. I push past figures, quitting never save me. I stay locked in even when my voice shakes. I keep driving through the weight sitting on my chest. I remind myself no one else will steady my steps. I fight for ground that people said I couldn't take. I rise again because losing isn't in my blood. I tell you that the road isn't mine unless I claim it. I know my breath steadies when I trust my core. I know strength grows slow but doesn't fade easily. I know my voice matters even when it cracks. I know my past taught me what to cut loose. I know pressure shaped the way I walk now. I know silence isn't weakness when it's chosen. I know I'm ready for whatever tried to block me. This hollow gun ride, This outlaw gun ride feels like my last one, and I grip my wheel harder when the noise gets heavy. I push past figures, quit and never save me. I stay locked in even when my voice shakes. I keep driving through the weight sitting on my chest. I remind myself no one else will steady my steps. I fight for ground that people said I couldn't take. I rise again because losing isn't in my blood. I take this moment as proof of where I'm headed. I leave behind the doubt that once held power. I breathe deeper cause I earn this calm. I stand tall and know when I shape my own turn. I keep my pace steady toward a sharper dawn. I let the noise fade behind my firm stride. I trust the grit to carry me through storms. I close this chapter stronger than I started. I walk through nights and never cared if I made it home. I get moving even when my legs feel like they'd fold. I carry hurt that never gave me room to breathe. I held my ground when everyone said I should leave. I learned to stay calm when my pulse tried to race. I faced voices that pushed me to run from this place. I stayed steady even when my chest felt weak. I found strength in moments when I couldn't speak. I stand here under this scarred sky refusing to fall. I keep pushing forward even when hope feels small. I'm taking hits to try to wipe out what's left of me. I held tight to the pieces I still needed to be free. I fought through days that tried to drag me down slow. I rose again when the weight didn't want to let go. I'm still here with nothing but my will to survive. I claim this breath because I'm done staying quiet inside. I learned the hard way to trust and collapse fast. To let go of people who treated me like I'm built to last. I stopped waiting for someone to rescue my name. I chose the road when no one else carried my blame. I found peace in moments that didn't look like much. I rebuilt myself without needing a single crutch. I cut ties with memories that pulled too hard. I stitched myself back even when the edges felt sharp. I stand here under this scarred sky refusing to fall. I keep pushing forward even when hope feels small. I'm taking hits to try to wipe out what's left of me. I held tight to the pieces I still needed to be free. I fought through days that tried to drag me down slow. I rose again when the weight didn't want to let go. I'm still here with nothing but my will to survive. I claim this breath because I'm done staying quiet inside. I faced my doubt like they were burning in my chest. I moved past fear that swore I knew what was best. I carried truths that never asked to be kind. I walked through moments that tested my mind. I stood firm when pressure tried to twist my spine. I fought through hours that blurred into the line. I kept steady when everything shook at once. I refused to fold even when the pain hit blunt. I stand here under this scarred sky refusing to fall. I keep pushing forward even when hope feels small. I'm taking hits to try to wipe out what's left of me. I held tight to the pieces I still needed to be free. I fought through days that tried to drag me down slow. I rose again when the weight didn't want to let go. I'm still here with nothing but my will to survive. I claim this breath because I'm done staying quiet inside. I learned to breathe slow when the pressure got tight. I taught myself how to stay steady through the night. I trusted my path even when it felt wrong. I shut out voices that tried to weaken me strong. I worked through moments that nearly broke my nerves. I kept walking even when the road swerved. I took back pieces that used to be controlled. I rebuilt the parts of me they tried to mold. I stand here under this scarred sky refusing to fall. I keep pushing forward even when hope feels small. I've taken hits to try to wipe out what's left of me. I held tight to the pieces I still needed to be free. I fought through days that tried to drag me down slow. I rose again when the weight didn't want to let go. I'm still here with nothing but my will to survive. I claim this breath because I'm done staying quiet inside. I've walked alone through silence that cut too deep. I've held my own in hours where I couldn't sleep. I chose myself when nothing felt like it fit. I stayed alive when the world told me to quit. I found ground in the moments that felt unsure. I built power in places that never seemed pure. I kept standing even when my hands shook bad. I rose again from pieces I didn't know I had. I stand here under this scarred sky refusing to fall. I keep pushing forward even when hope feels small. I've taken hits to try to wipe out what's left of me. I held tight to the pieces I still needed to be free. I fought through days that tried to drag me down slow. I rose again when the weight didn't wanna let go. I'm still here with nothing but my will to survive. I claim this breath because I'm done staying quiet inside. I move forward with steps that feel learned. I trust hours where the pressure has turned. I breathe deeper than I ever did before. I hold strength I once thought I'd ignore. I carry myself without needing a guide. I let honesty lead me from inside. I face tomorrow without trying to hide. I walk on steady under this scarred sky wide.
Feeling warm from another long night. My body felt heavy, but my mind kept pushing me forward. I've taken hits that should've kept me down for good. I've learned to stand even when every part of me wanted to quit. People talk like they know my role, but they don't know the weight I carry. I've held my own when the room felt colder than steel. I've lived through moments that tried to crush whatever hope I had left, but I'm still here, breathing through fight after fight. These faded bones keep holding me up. I don't fold even when it digs deep. I rise slow, but I rise every time. I won't let anyone write my ending. These faded bones still push through the dark. I refuse to bow to the pain I've earned. I stand firm with whatever strength I can get. These faded bones won't break tonight. I lost people who said they'd walk with me forever. I learned not to depend on promises that shake. I kept my voice steady even when doubt tried to drown it out. I've been broken ways nobody ever saw. I clung to truth when lies were easier to follow. I fought the urge to disappear when the world pressed down. I caught my own road because waiting got me nowhere. I held my ground even when my hands were shaking. These faded bones keep holding me up. I don't fold it when pressure digs deep. I rise slow, but I rise every time. I won't let anyone write my ending. These faded bones still push through the dark. I refuse to bow to the pain I've earned. I stand firm with whatever strength I can gather. These faded bones won't break tonight. I've sat alone with thoughts that nearly pulled me apart. I learned how to steady myself without comfort. I kept moving even when the road felt endless. I found power in taking each step without fear. I built my courage from failures. I survived. I held my truth even when others tried to twist it. I pushed back against voices that said I fall. I kept my purpose close when everything else drifted away. These faded bones keep holding me up. I don't fold even pressure digs deep. I rise slow, but I rise every time. I won't let anyone write my ending. These faded bones still push through the dark. I refuse to bow to the pain I've earned. I stand firm with whatever strength I can gather. I walked through days when nothing felt steady. I kept fighting because quitting never felt right. I learned patience in moments that tested every nerve. I faced storms that left me raw, but wiser. I stayed honest when life tried to pull me off track. I held my fire through moments that demanded strength. I stood alone just to prove I still could. I kept going for the sake of the person I'm becoming. These faded bones keep holding me up. I don't fold even when pressure digs deep. I rise slow, but I rise every time. I won't let anyone write my ending. These faded bones still push through the dark. I refuse to bow to the pain I've earned. I stand firm carry weight that no one else could lift. I grew stronger knowing no one was coming to save me. I built resilience from nights I barely survived. I found meaning in choosing to continue. I held on even when the world felt distant. I trusted the quiet voice that told me to stand. I pushed forward with whatever belief I could gather. I rose because staying down was not enough. These faded bones keep holding me up. I don't fold even when pressure digs deep. I rise slow, but I rise every time. I won't let anyone ride my ending. These faded bones still push through the dark. I refuse to bow to the pain I've earned. I stand firm with whatever strength I can gather. These faded bones won't break tonight. These faded bones won't break tonight. I breathe steady as the night settles down. I feel the weight, but it no longer owns me. I stand tall with the strength I fought for. I move forward without fear of the past. I hold tight to the path I've chosen. I know I've earned every step I take. I walk on with a fire that won't fade. I'm here. I'm broken. Stronger than ever. I crawled out of nights where every move felt wrong. I kept quiet while people talked like they knew me. I pushed through days that tried to pin me down. I learned fast that no one steps in to save me. I held on even when my nerves shook hard. I stayed awake listening to my own doubt circle. I kept going, we could stop and feel worse. I said to myself, this life won't break me again. I came from places that tried to erase me. I stood up even when my legs wanted to fall. I fought through moments that cut deeper than words. I told myself this path belongs to me alone. I worked with nothing but grit in my hands. I rose despite voices waiting for me to sink. I carved out space where I could finally breathe. I'm still here turning rotten dust into strength. I pushed past faces that expected me to quit. I rebuilt pieces I once thought were useless. I learned to trust the grind instead of promises. I carry weight no one else even noticed. I walked forward even when the ground felt thin. I talked back to the fears that tried to run me. I held tight to whatever kept me steady. I refused to let my own story fade out. I came from places that tried to erase me. I stood up even when my legs wanted to fall. I fought through moments that cut deeper than words. I told myself this path belongs to me alone. I worked with nothing but grit in my hands. I rose despite voices waiting for me to sink. I carved out space where I can finally breathe. I'm still here turning rotten dust into strength. I watch people walk off when things got hard. I realized survival has no shortcuts. I kept my focus on what I needed to build. I broke habits that kept pulling me backward. I called out lies I used to believe in. I lifted myself when no one reached out. I stayed honest even when the truth hurt. I moved forward because turning back felt empty. I came from places that tried to erase me. I stood up even when my legs wanted to fold. I fought through moments that cut deeper than words. I told myself this path belongs to me alone. I work with nothing but mind grounded. I pushed harder when pressure tried to crack me. I trusted myself more than I ever had. I stepped clear of people who drain my fire. I stayed present even when doubts came back. I learned calm doesn't mean weakness. I carried hope like a tool, not a dream. I said I'll rise no matter who doubts it. I came from places that tried to erase me. I stood up even when my legs wanted to fall. I fought through moments that cut deeper than words. I told myself this path belongs to me alone. I worked with nothing but grit in my hands. I rose despite voices waiting for me to sink. I carved out space where I can finally breathe. I'm still here turning rotten dust into strength. I've lived through days that felt endless. I've stared down choices that scarred me. I've held tight when everything slipped. I've spoken truths I used to bury. I've taken hits that taught me patience. I moved on from people who stole me. I made peace with the rough parts of me. I promised myself I won't break again. I came from places that tried to erase me. I stood up even when my legs wanted to fold. I fought through moments that cut deeper than words. I told myself this path belongs to me alone. I worked with nothing but grit in my hands. I rose despite voices waiting for me to sing. I carved out space where I can finally breathe. I'm still here turning rotten dust into string. I'm walking forward steady steps. I'm keeping close to what keeps me strong. I'm done letting no burdens leave me. I'm ready for whatever comes next. I walked through West Cross town with my nerve burning low. Kept my eyes dead ahead so the doubt wouldn't grow. Every corner had someone saying I wouldn't last, but I pushed through the noise like I owed them my past. Felt the heat on my skin from the pressure they spread. Took the weight on my own just to stay out of bed. Heard my breath cut short when the night got mean, but I stayed on my feet, held tight to my routine. Let's cross town, try to pull me under again, but I held my ground even when I felt thin. I stayed locked in place while the streets got loud. Never gave my truth up just to fit that crowd. I kept moving on when the wind turned cold. Didn't fold myself up when the fear got bold. I rose from the noise when they pushed me down. Left my mark right here in Crossroads town. Souls turned their heads when I came through slow, like my presence alone was a warning they know. But I didn't change pace, didn't shift my tone, didn't hand out trust I've never been shown. I kept quiet strength when they waited for cracks. Never once let the pressure pull me off track. Every long hard night taught me how to stand, even when empty pockets shook my plan. Yeah. Let's cross town, tried to pull me under again, but I held my ground even when I felt thin. I stayed locked in place while the streets got loud. Never gave my truth up just to fit that crowd. I kept moving on when the wind turned cold. Didn't fold myself up when the fear got bold. I rose from the noise when they pushed me down. Left my mark right here in Crossroads town. I seen long nights break the strongest around. Watch them lose their will when the weight came down. But I learned slow pain can sharpen your edge if you grit your teeth and refuse to pledge to the voices begging you to quit your fight, or the shadows telling you you're not built right. So I tightened my stance and faced every sound. Wouldn't let one setback run me aground. Yes, cross town, try to pull me under again, but I held my ground even when I felt thin. I stayed locked in place while the streets got loud. Never gave my truth up appears. I don't cave in quick when I'm circling fears. I've grown from the days when my voice felt weak. Now I speak my truth even when it's bleak. Every hard-earned step built the stance I own, carved a path no stranger could overthrow. And though the night still try to drag me around, I stand firm in the dust of Crossroads town. Yeah, Crossroads town tried to pull me under again, but I held my ground. Even when I felt thin, I stayed locked in place while the streets got loud. Never gave my truth up just to fit that crowd. I kept moving on when the wind turned cold. Didn't float myself up when the fear got bold. I rose from the noise when they pushed me down. Left my mark right here in Crossroads town. I've carried rough nights that could gut a soul. I've walked through moments that demanded control. I stood in silence when the world felt harsh. I've climbed through doubt like a slow grinding march. I've held my grip when the pressure went wild. I've pushed through storms that never turned out. I've kept my calm when the signs look grim. I've stayed alive by refusing to dim. Yes, cross town, try to pull me under again, but I held my ground even when I felt thin. I stayed locked in place while the streets got loud. Never gave my truth up just to fit that crowd. I kept moving on when the wind turned cold. Didn't float myself up when the fear got bold. I rose from the noise when they pushed me down. Left my mark right here in Crossroads town. Still standing strong where the nights hit hard. Still pushing forward with a steady guard. Still carrying the strength that I earned alone. Still rising up in a place once unknown. Stripped bare, I kept moving even when my steps shook hard. I learned silence can cut deeper than any shout. I've carried secrets that pressed on my lungs. I tried begging the sky, but nothing answered. I felt the weight of choices I couldn't outrun. I kept pushing because stopping scared me more. I swore I'd carve a path even if it scraped me raw. These hollow on blues keep humming in my chest. I'm holding steady low, though the strain ain't light. I won't fold just because the pressure rises. I keep steady breath even when doubt stops close. I walk too far to turn from what's ahead. I grip my edge like it's the last rope left. I tell myself I'll make it through this hour. I fight my way forward with nothing but grit. I've seen days where the cold felt like judgment. I kept still when my thoughts tried to break loose. I learned truth from the sting of missteps. I held tight when everything felt uncertain. I traced old wounds just to remind myself why I leaned in the storm so they couldn't claim me. I trusted the grind more than any promise. I rose again even when rising hurt my bones. These hollow-on blues keep humming in my chest. I'm holding steady though the strain ain't light. I won't fold just because the pressure rises. I keep steady breath even when doubt stops close. I walk too far to turn from what's ahead. I grip my edge like it's the last rope left. I tell myself I'll make it through this hour. I fight my way forward with nothing but grit. I stood alone when the room felt unfriendly. I kept my voice firm even when my hands shook. I learned peace hits different after chaos. I let go of people who drained my fire. I carry wounds no one ever asked about. I forged a rhythm that kept me upright. I wanted change more than I feared loss. I held my ground ground when quitting seemed easier. These hollow-on blues keep humming in my chest. I'm holding steady though the strain ain't light. I won't fold just because the pressure rises. I keep steady breath even when doubt stops close. I walk too far to turn from what's ahead. I grip my edge like it's the last rope left. I tell myself I'll make it through this hour. I fight my way forward with nothing but grit. Forward with nothing but grit. I've grown sharp from the weight I carried. I kept faith in steps no one else understood. I learned strength from nights spent awake. I held fast when the ground felt unstable. I faced echoes of mistakes I didn't ask for. I found clarity in the quiet between breaths. I reached higher than my fears allowed. But I claim this path because it's all I have. These hollow-on blues keep humming in my chest. I'm holding steady though the strain ain't light. I won't fold just because the pressure rises. I keep steady breath even when doubt stops close. I walk too far to turn from what's ahead. I grip my head like it's the last rope left. I tell myself I'll make it through this hour. I fight my way forward with nothing but grit. I've tasted the sting of days gone wrong. I kept climbing when nothing felt sure. I learned patience from long, harsh hours. I steadied myself through restless nights. I turned pain into something I could use. I shook off voices that tried to shrink me. Yeah, I built strength from moments I almost broke. I pulled myself forward without waiting for help. These hollow-on blues keep humming in my chest. I'm holding steady though the strain ain't light. I won't fold just because the pressure rises. I keep steady breath even when doubt starts close. I walk too far to turn from what's ahead. I grip my edge like it's the last rope left. I tell myself I'll make it through this hour. I find my way forward with nothing but grit. Forward with nothing but grit. With these blues as my witness, I rise each day knowing I've earned my ground. I carry my truth without shame or fear. I stay unbroken no matter the cost. I hit the floor before the night could end. Glass in my hand, but I can't call it a friend. Cold walls around me, I talk to no one. Every step forward feel like I'm undone. The neon hum cuts through my veins. I chase the burn to forget my chains. Lost hours stacked like unread letters. My reflection don't know me any better. Whiskey sin, I swallow the regret. I take the pain, ain't paid off yet. Every shot tells a story I won't admit. I fight my demons, never calling it quits. Living on nights that feel too long, searching for where the broken belong. I'm alive in a world that don't forgive. Whiskey sin, the only way I live. Streetlights fade, my boots hit the ground. Voices whisper, but there's no one around. I burn bridges I can't rebuild. Every choice I made is a wound unhealed. Sweat and smoke mixed with my shame. I'm learning survival, playing no game. The world keeps spinning with no regard. I'm still standing, bruised but scarred. Whiskey sin, I swallow the regret. I take the pain, ain't paid off yet. Every shot tells a story I won't admit. I fight my demons, never calling it quits. Living on nights that feel too long, searching for where the broken belong. I'm alive in a world that don't forgive. Whiskey sin, the only way I live. Empty streets echo my restless steps. I've lost count of the secrets I've kept. Every deal, every lie, every fight, they all remind me I'm barely alright. I've leaned too
Facing storms I can't dissolve. The city don't care if I sink or swim, but I keep going, chasing that dim. Whiskey sin, I swallow the regret. I take the pain, ain't paid off yet. Every shot tells a story I won't admit. I fight my demons, never calling it quits. Living on nights that feel too long, searching for where the broken belong. I'm alive in a world that don't forgive. Whiskey sin, the only way I live. Handshake, but I grip my truth tight. I walk through darkness, avoiding the light. I owe nothing and no one knows me. I pay my dues, I fight to be free. Scars whisper stories I can't repeat. I face cold nights and empty streets. The mirror cracks, but I still stare. I survive because I refuse despair. Whiskey sin, I swallow the regret. I take the pain, ain't paid off yet. Every shot tells a story I won't admit. I fight my demons, never calling it quits. Living on nights that feel too long, searching for where the broken belong. I'm alive in a world that don't forgive. Whiskey sin, the only way I live. I've carried way too heavy tonight, but I keep walking through fire and flame. I don't need mercy, I don't need grace. I just need space to hold my place. Every failure, every close call, build the backbone that won't fall. I'm my own judge in this fight. I choose a life of scars I can't refuse. Whiskey sin, I swallow the regret. I take the pain, ain't paid off yet. Every shot tells a story I won't admit. I fight my demons, never calling it quits. Living on nights that feel too long, searching for where the broken belong. I'm alive in a world that don't forgive. Whiskey sin, the only way I live. The only way I live. The bottle empties, but I still stand. This life of mine shaped by my hand. No prayers, no promises, nothing to hide. Just a soul that's raw and alive inside. I've been pacing this asphalt with nothing to show. Hands callous from taking blows, nobody knows. Every alley's a warning, every street's a test. I move heavy with promises I never confess. Counting my losses, stack them in dusty piles. Learn to walk alone through the heat and the trials. The nights are long, but my fire won't fade. I carry the scars from every wrong choice I made. I'm gonna burn the crossroads, leave the past behind. Every chain that held me, I'm snapping, unwind. No one's saving me, no hand in mine. I fight in the darkness where the weak resign. Blood in the gutter, sweated in my veins. I learned to rise through all the pain. I don't need mercy, I don't need a friend. I'm the storm that they thought would never end. Doors keep slamming, but I push right through. The world keeps lying, but I stay true. Every punch that it hit me, I turn to my game. The weight of my choices is carved in my brain. I don't chase luck, I grind till it breaks. I take it what I want, no matter what it takes. The nights whisper secrets I can't share, but I survive with fire, I thrive on despair. I'm gonna burn the crossroads, leave the past behind. Every chain that held me, I'll snap and unwind. No one's saving me, no hand in mine. I fight in the darkness where the weak resign. Blood in the gutter, sweat in my veins. I learn to rise through all the pain. I don't need mercy, I don't need a friend. I'm the storm that they thought would never end. The roads I walk were filled with lies. I learned fast, trust a disguise. I keep moving, I keep my pace. No one will ever take my place. Every deal I made, cut deep and raw, but I stood my ground. I never saw flaw. I'm not here to ask, I'm here to claim. The fire I feed is mine to tame. I'm gonna burn the crossroads, leave the past behind. Every chain that held me, I'll snap and unwind. No one's saving me, no hand in mine. I fight in the darkness where the weak reside. Blood
who breaks or bends. It rewards the ruthless, it ignores the hymns. I've walked on glass, felt the cold rain, but I'm still standing, I'm still in the game. Every scar tells a story I'll never hide. Every night I survived, every tear I've cried. I take the ashes, I make my crown. I rise in silence, I don't bow down. I'm gonna burn the crossroads, leave the past behind. Every chain that held me, I'll snap and unwind. No one's saving me, no hand in mine. I fight in the darkness where the weak reside. Blood in the gutter, sweat in my veins. I learn to rise through all the pain. I don't need mercy, I don't need a friend. I'm the storm that they thought would never end. I've seen the faces that turned away. I've felt the nights that swallowed the day. I've taken losses, I've paid the toll. I've carved my spirit, I've forged my soul. No God, no savior, no one to trust. I take what's mine in iron and dust. Every street corner taught me my creed. I survive alone, I supply my need. I'm gonna burn the crossroads, leave the past behind. Every chain that held me, I'll snap and unwind. No one's saving me, no hand in mine. I fight in the darkness where the weak reside. Blood in the gutter, sweat in my veins. I learn to rise through all the pain. I don't need mercy, I don't need a friend. I'm the storm that they thought would never end. I keep my pace, I carve my victory, I earn my space. No maps, no signs, I make my own road. Every ounce of strength is the weight I hold. I'm the last light burning when they've gone. I'm the fight that lingers at the break of dawn. I carry the fire, I carry the fire, and I walk these crossroads alone tonight. I'm gonna burn the crossroads, leave the past behind. Every chain that held me, I'll snap and unwind. No one